Okay, here we are at another episode of It's Not What You Think. This is Rick.
And this is Darren.
And we are cruising through the Mass, meaning we are exploring each section of the Mass in detail. And we're discovering some really cool things along the way. If
definitely.
you thought the Mass was just some boring medieval chant, not so much. It's actually quite interesting. And today we're going to study the Offertory.
Yeah, so the Offertory actually is credited to St. Augustine.
Yeah.
They credit him with creating it in Carthage, of all places.
Okay.
And
Which I recently found out is Africa.
Yep.
Not to insult anyone's intelligence, but I didn't know where Carthage was.
Yep. North Africa, and then the Carthaginian Empire spread into Spain as well.
Yeah. Hannibal, right? He was.
Yep. He was a Carthaginian. Yep. The most famous Carthaginian general probably ever.
He wasn't a king. He was a general.
He was a general.
All right. See, I didn't know that either. Finding out. See what you learn. You don't just learn music.
You learn a little bit of history.
You learn a little bit of history.
But it was traditionally sung at the offering of bread to be consecrated for the Mass.
Offertory.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
And interestingly, it started as being sung as a psalm antiphonically.
Okay.
I actually had to look that up, what an antiphon is, and it's traditionally the call and response mechanism. That's what the way in which we use it today is more colloquially.
Okay. So they called it antiphon. We call it call and response.
Right.
All right.
Right, and from what it says, although they are written as antiphons, they're also written as verses, which is to indicate a soloist. So it doesn't necessarily have to be sung by a choir. It can be a solo as well.
Okay, but it's still a response to what the original call is.
Correct. Yep. Correct. And apparently in Ambrosian and Mozarabic liturgies, it's still present.
Okay. Which are both Eastern.
Yes. Yeah, Mozarabic, of course, and interestingly, Mozarabic is around the Iberian Peninsula, so making sense that would come from Carthage.
Yeah.
Right. So it says as well that in modern performances, it is sung as a cantor or a soloist, so either a pair or a soloist singing, and then the first half, and then the second half as a choir. It also mentions that offertories are highly melismatic, which makes sense if they're Mozarabic or Ambrosian.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we recognize that when we study the Ambrosian chant.
Yep.
That they are very melismatic.
And I suppose it made its way into the Gregorian Mass, just as perhaps an homage to the fact that they're making an offering of bread for consecration.
Yeah. All right, well, let's start off with just the standard chant version.
All right. Okay, so immediately I noticed the melismas.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
immediately.
And, I'll have to admit that after 2 minutes of it, my mind started to slip into trance mode. But I'll tell you what pulled me out of that. They broke into that parallel harmony.
Oh, yeah.
And it just opened right up and
Oh, yeah.
grabbed me. It's like, wow.
And that low end really was like...
Yeah, that was great.
It was really neat.
Yeah.
But they stuck to the what we found out about it. They started with the cantor and they closed with the choir.
Yeah.
So that was pretty spot on with the melismas. I wish I had the lyrics in front of me to see what they were singing. But
oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. It was an offertory for Thursday. Is the track.
Oh, for Thursdays.
Yeah.
Oh, named for Thor.
Right, Thor's Day.
so an offertory for a pagan god. This feels a little heretical.
Yeah. They had one for every single day of
Yeah.
the week. But we have next Mozart.
Oh.
Because now what we do is we take the original standard version and we recognize that if we speed up the clock, there are some wonderful melodies that other composers pull from, and then they kind of rearrange it and make it part of their own repertoire. And of course, Mozart composed a couple masses, and within those masses are offertories. So let's listen to how Mozart handles it.
All right.
Okay, we just listened to Mozart,
Yeah.
and for me, he really has some good polyphonic music going.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking to myself as I was listening to it that I want to hear more polyphonic singing. Um, the the closest I think we have of it now is Queen. I think you can find some good polyphonic singing in Queen, where you're having two different people singing two different things at the same time.
Yeah.
And you're getting this like weave going
Yeah.
two lyrical lines.
Man, I don't think there's much of that in modern music.
No, I know. That's what I'm thinking. I think Queen is our best example of modern music. But gorgeous.
Unless you count the pentatonics.
Oh, I'm not that familiar with them.
Oh, they're a what's it called when it's a group?
Acapella.
It's an acapella group. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
So naturally,
some of their stuff.
You'll have that.
Okay, so then yeah, we should include them, of course.
Yeah.
And what I really liked about it was that everything was all over the place, and then it all came together. Dun, dun. There's just something satisfying about that.
There was a lot of closure with that song.
Yeah, exactly.
It ended on such a perfect note.
Yeah.
And it's very, I mean, I don't know what the adjective is, but it's very Mozartian. It's got all of the
He's got a signature that is unmistakable. You
Oh, yeah.
listen to him, you're like, that's Mozart.
1,000%.
The only one who comes closer, I think, or closest, I was going to say Haydn, because I thought Haydn was a teacher, but now I might be getting it mixed up with Beethoven. So, never mind. Mozart it is.
Mozart. It's definitely, well, that was definitely Mozart.
Yeah. Impressions? What are your impressions?
I thought it was great. I had to actually look up what the lyrics were.
Oh, yeah.
And they are singing of praise, of offering praise and sacrifice to God and to Jesus. So it is, for all intents and purposes, an offertory.
Yeah.
It is not traditional by any means. There's no antiphonic. There's no antiphone.
Right.
It's not sung that way.
And I think it evolved over time to where Mozart had it.
Right.
I think it was a standard staple during his time.
Yeah, but it was a perfectly good piece of music. Definitely enjoyed it. And
speaking of contemporary, I've got a contemporary version of an offertory.
Okay.
I think it was rescribed in German, so I think it'll be a German version.
Okay.
All right,
sounds good.
Okay, do you remember the title of that one?
Here we bring in Broten Wein.
Yes. And it's not bratwurst, which is what I was thinking. Here we bring bratwurst.
Yeah. Here we offer bread and wine.
Yeah, excellent.
So in the spirit of the offertory.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I chose this one as because it was done in German and it has a little bit of a different flavor.
Oh yeah, very folksy.
Yeah.
Very folksy.
And although that's the way they chose to instrumentalize it, but even just singing it in German, just the words give it more of a liveliness to it, like a drinking song almost.
Well, and you know, it's,
I can imagine people just doing this. With,
yeah, it'd be like the music that you'd expect a bard to be singing.
Yeah,
in a tavern, and
right.
everybody's
Yeah.
sitting around, you know, there with their cups of flagons,
right, yeah.
singing their.
That's exactly what I was imagining.
And like I don't know what instrument they were playing in the back, some traditional stringed instrument from German culture, I'm sure, but it had that little like bardy feel to it.
Yeah,
you know?
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
But it seems to me, I mean, the title is something referencing we're bringing bread and wine. I would wager to guess that there's more lyrics throughout that song that speak about consecration and Jesus Christ and offering His body and blood as the...
Yeah, and I think the next coming up is the communion.
Ah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so they're bringing the bread and the wine,
and now we take the communion.
Yeah. So this is sung when the altar boys come up with the offerings.
Right.
You know, the gifts.
The bread and wine.
Yeah, and then they bring them, they give them to the priest, and the priest does this, and then they'll move into the communion where everybody comes down and partakes in.
It's all lining up. It's all lining up.
It is. It is. All right. Well, thank you very much. That's all we have for today.
Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite, and until next time, stay tuned.